I look at myself and I tell myself something. I can't allow myself to be like this forever. There was something my pastor taught me. My pastor, the Prophet Hussein MJ, there was something he taught me. He said something that is not growing is dead. That sounds very, very, very strange, right? If something is not growing, it is dead. So how do I know that I'm growing? I'm checking the trajectory of my life and I'm seeing that there are little improvements in what I'm doing. Okay, so what do I do as a person? I keep adding little things to myself. I keep adding little knowledge. I keep adding little things around, I keep learning from people. I keep doing things. That is me. That's what I'd like to do. Even if we're enemies, even if we're friends, even if we don't know each other, as long as what you are teaching, what you're educating me or people about is something I can benefit from, I take it and then learn it and I add it to my knowledge. So as believers, as Christians, we need to learn a lot. We need to grow. Not just the Bible. The Bible is a very good template for us here. I accept, I agree. But however, there are books that can be read. There are things that can be done. There are knowledge that we can find in places that can add to our lives. Do you understand? I understand that the knowledge of God's word, for example, in business, I understand that the knowledge of God's word is important. But the knowledge of God's word doesn't tell you how to, for example, the forex trader doesn't tell you where to put the candlestick, doesn't tell you where to put a kind of chart. As a programmer, for example, the knowledge of God's word doesn't tell you what to write. You need to learn programming to understand how programming works. Okay, so what God's knowledge will do for you is to ensure that you are making extraordinary success, that you are having extraordinary results. But if God doesn't meet, or if the Spirit of God or if God's knowledge doesn't meet something in you, then how do you expect this thing to work? You only stress God and stress yourself. So the advice I give myself is, okay, sit down, learn something, do something, upgrade yourself. Then the power of God is always there to back what you do up, to increase it.